Alright, so in this one, we do the kits details for the newest Zenkai of Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, the most anticipated Zenkai in the game. Finally, he's getting it tonight. Both LF Zenkais are tonight with Goku and Vegeta, which will probably get their kits soon enough, and well as Gogeta Blue. So let us just get into it, get to the details here. All they tweeted so far is that last man standing, he gets an ultimate on entry. He has card draw speed, and he got higher damage, which pretty obvious things, but hey, 2 ultimates, I guess, that is something. So, let us see it. W heater in the background. Let us get into it. So, Zenkai main ability. I'm far stronger than that. Draw the ultimate, get health by 30%, key by 50. 100% cup pen for 30 timer counts. Does not say cannot be canceled, which is unfortunate. Maybe it'll change in-game. Cancel attribute downgrades under no conditions. Nullifies own attribute downgrades under no conditions for 30 timer counts. His unique ability here is going to be giving when 130% damage inflicted, cannot be canceled when battle starts. 50% damage reduction cannot be canceled. 50% key recovery, -5 strike and blast arts cost, card draw speed. Then, when the character enters the battlefield, you get health back 10%, or rather, just health, rather. 10% there, key by 30. 30% damage inflicted, 20 timer counts, cannot be canceled. So he enters with 160. He is a ramp-up unit, by the way. He does get cover null every singular entry. So it used to be, thank God they changed this, he entered, I think there was 3 times he got cover null for 10 counts. Now they have changed it to every singular entry he gets cover null, so that's very nice. As well as when this character is last man standing, really destroys one of your own cards and draws the ultimate arts card next. Applies buff effect, nullify enemies, destroy card effects for 50 timer counts there. Then the following effects occur if only health 50% or below. After being hit by an enemy's arts attack while his character is on the battlefield, activates once. So 50% proc, this happens. He gets health back 30%. He enhances his blue cards. He enhances his ultimate. He shortens ally sub count by 5. Destroys all of your enemy's cards. Reduce enemy key by 100. That is a better thing than Beast Gohan. Beast Gohan actually destroys all of your enemies, everything, essentially. Like, everything's nuked. But this is also enhancing him on top of said nuke. So it actually is pretty similar to Beast Gohan, who is the newest Ultra. Continuing on, there was second unique ability. 25% damage inflicted against tagged powerful opponent cannot be canceled. The following effects occur upon landing a striker blast arts hit. He is ramping up, like I said. So he's starting at 160. 130 plus 30 is 160. Then he ramps up 60% total, so 220% damage inflicted. His ultimate can get up to, I guess you could add 40% more, so 260% to his ultimate. And -5 to blue card cost 10 timer counts. Reduce enemy dragon multiple by 1. Activates once. Interesting there. The strike card change commons into a blue card. All right, so far I'm liking what I'm seeing. Wait, what is the ordering of this? Oh, okay, this is the extra stuff from his blues and ults. Okay. This is his 3rd and 4th unique ability, though. Let's get into more. Following Curse, these are new uniques. Following Curse, when changing cover, it only destroys one of your own cards and draws the blue card next. Activates twice. A blue card, by the way, is a fast animation, so you can just throw that out there. Nullifies own enemy factors for 5 counts defensively when he covers in. He seals enemies' blast. They can't be used for 5 counts. He mines their cardinal speed, mines their strike arts and blast arts hard 10 timer counts there. Pop card every time when hit an enemy strike or blast arts hard while his character on the battlefield. If you reduce enemy key by 5 and plus their blast card cost up for 10 timer counts. Interesting. I'm not sure if I'm jiving with that fully, but that's interesting. Blast card cost. I'm not sure who we're targeting here. Who are we targeting for that blast card cost up? I don't know who the exact characters are trying to be hurt in there, but somebody. I don't know who, but somebody's supposed to be hurt from that, I'm sure. There's not many blast units in the meta right now. But the last unique, Flowers occur every time one faces an enemy, restores his own key by 15, gets 50% strike damage inflicted, gets card draw speed, 5 timer counts, and reduce enemy key by 15. So if he's making them swap, he has double card draw speed for 5 counts there, right? Because he has initial card draw speed, he has double card draw speed. So it's going to be easy. This character's easy. He just became easier, essentially. This is kind of a similar vibe to Z Trunks, pre-Zenkai. Both of these units pre-Zenkai are very similar. I don't want to say post-Zenkai, but a similar vibe where they're just ramp-up units. The thing with Trunks, he had no cover null to ramp up. This, Gogeta does have cover null to ramp up, at least on Zenkai. Trunks got that. Gogeta has, obviously, easier cover null. I want to read the enhancement first. Also, applies on effect itself every 3 timer counts while his character is on the battlefield. Restores health by 3%, key by 15. He has a lot of durability. He has only 50% damage reduction, which is quite odd. I guess the arts power debuffing is meant to make up for that, but that's quite odd. Yeah. He wants to be in for a good minute, so he's meant to make them swap out mid his own combo. He's meant to be so damaging, they're swapping, then he's staying in more, and then you continue on. Like, the optimal thing for this guy is, like, do a strike, 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 then you land a green card on them, because it locks them in, and then you do a strike, do your main ability into the ultimate, because they're locked in. It's a lock-in. It's not a sub-count thing. It's a lock-in. And he gets better from there. Zenkai buff is yellow movies, as we saw, and then the enhancements. These are going to be very crucial, so I really hope they're good here, because if they're not, that's bad. So the enhancement to his blue card, again, this all happens when he procs 50%. So just get him below 50%, then you get all of this. Everything in this area, you see. So let's see it. Polygon effect self-pawn activation. Restores damage to 50%, activates twice, once he has, again, the enhancement. Oh, wait. His green card, no, this is not the enhancement, actually. We'll see the enhancement further on. Okay, this is pre-enhancement. So he gets Vanish back on his green card. So I guess you could just throw it, and then you could just get 50% Vanish back and, like, sidestep. People wouldn't know. I guess that's interesting. I wouldn't anticipate that. That's interesting. Okay. Inflicts enemy actually downgrade my chance at the health restore. It's very good. And then if special move arts is enhanced, it says green card, but I'm pretty sure this is meant to be blue card. It says special arts. Special arts means green, but that's supposed to be a blue card. Okay, that's the blue card. It was very tripping me up there. So it's blue card. Okay, good. Vanish back 50%, just throw that shit out. That makes more sense. And then if it's enhanced, you get 30% more damage inflicted. Okay, blue card looks pretty competent. This heater's going crazy, as you can tell. Then his ultimate, positive effect self-pawn activation, 30% to ult damage inflicted, as well as nullify endurance. Cool, cool, cool. Then when it's enhanced, he goes neutral on the ultimate. It can be canceled neutral, but he does go neutral on it. Then his green card, the God Counter, extra arts. Okay, that's the better wording. I got it. What does it do here? What did we add here? So he has damage reduction. 20% 5 timer counts upon activation. Cannot be stacked. He also gets impact damage received reduction there. 10 counts, 5 timer counts. 10% 5 timer counts there. Then he counters, obviously, melee, tap action, or strike arts. Well, tap attacks, like, you know, the tap attacks in your face. Then he, when it activates, you draw a strike card next, gets 50 key, gets 50 damage inflicted, gets a Dragon Ball, steals enemy blues. Oh, because, like, MV gauge, I guess that makes sense. For 5 counts, inflicts no switching, and cancel enemy attribute upgrades. Okay. I don't know if people are going to be disappointed by this. I'm not disappointed. I mean, what I read here is, like, he's going to be a good overall generalized unit. He's not, like, meant for, like, okay, I can only do my double ultimate, that's my peak. No, he's going to be a good early game because you can just ramp up. That's not hard to do with him. He's going to be a good mid-game unit because you get the 50% proc, you get the health back, again, healing on every entry. Run him with, like, a sub-count manipulation team, you're going to be gravy. Maybe, like, Turles, Striku, GB, I don't know, something like that. Beast Gohan, whatever. I'm not disappointed by this. I'm actually pretty... I'm okay with this. The thing is, he's still missing a Plat. So, like, this is a good Zenkai. I'll give this, like, a 7 out of 10 for what it is. I wish he had neutral somewhere else in his kit offensively. He literally only has it on ultimate, and it can be canceled, which, not great. But that's about the only issue. Even then, it's like a half issue with neutral nowadays, because, like, you got blues that are competent. He has Turles right there next to him. He's got, you know, whatever else going to come out soon enough. I'm sure it's going to be a blue unit because we need a new blue unit for an LF. We haven't had one in a hot minute here, so I'm not worried about him. I think he'll be good. It's just, I think there's a little bit of a over-assumption of how his health will be to his defensiveness. Again, he has 50% damage reduction without the green card pop, which is going to be 99%. We have the kits for Goku and Vegeta. So let us see what they did here. This is going to be an interesting one because they actually have a Plat. I think it's like 50% damage inflicted, some pure stuff. You got to run them Vegeta Clan, God here, Sun Fam, like mix of the 3 of the tags, or just all of one of those 3 tags there. So let's see what they do for this. I'm actually more interested in this one because they have a Plat, so they have like some foundation within them. I would assume this would be the better unit of the 2. Just baseline because they already have a Plat. And pre-Plat to Zenkai usually is a better foundation. But, so attack switch to Goku on main versus element factor. Restores health base 15% key by 30. Gets cards of 50 time counts there. 10% to blue card damage inflicted. Cannot be canceled. Fun effects occur according to the number of times Vegeta has used the switch ability. 2 or more times. Inflict enemy after dying 10% strike damage received. Okay, restores his own key by 20 on 3rd or more. And then as well as nullify enemy key reduce effects for 5 timer counts after 4 or more switches. Sure. I hope they give them faster tag switch if that's going to be the case. Plus one effect self when this character enters the battlefield via tag switch. Enters the battlefield via tag switch. Okay. 100% damage inflicted. Cannot be cancelled. 50% to blast. They really couldn't change that to overall. Okay, sure. That's bad, but okay, sure. -10 to blast arts cost. 6% damage reduction. Some more damage reduction in Gogeta Blue. Effects reset when attack switching to Goku. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. There are 2 defeated battle members. Oh, we're doing that. We're making both of them. Okay, interesting. Charge their own switch age by 60%. Gets cardinal speed. Cannot be cancelled. Seals all enemies' mains for 5 counts. As long as current causing a character to revive. Sure. Increase Dragon Balls by 2. Reduce enemy Dragon Balls by 2. I forgot they did that because who remembers that realistically? Reduce the intensity to 10% until combo ends with changing cover. Knocks enemy back to long range of cover changes performed against their strike arts. Combos into a blue. Pause on effects every time this character uses strike or blast arts cards, or it's helped by 3%, key by 5, 20% key recovery. Activates 5 times. Okay, 100% key recovery. Cool, I guess. We have to build that up. Is kind of weird, but alright. Pause on effects self when enemy switch characters walk times on the battlefield. Draw blast arts card next. Restores key by 20. I think they had covered all like tag switch, by the way, on their plat. So like if you're wondering like where's the cover null, they have it on their plat already. So like they already got that shit locked. Don't worry. Not much going on here, in my opinion, so far. I'm not really impressed by anything. I was much more impressed by Gogeta. Following occur when hit with the enemy's arts attack while characters on the battlefield. Okay. 30% to health store, 15 time counts there. Reduce enemy key by 20. Inflicts all enemies attribute damage minus 20% to blue card. Awakened and ultimates for 10 timer counts there. That resets when characters switch or tag switch is performed. Sure. Short ally sub count by 5 when enemy activates an ultimate awakened or rising rush while characters on the battlefield. Activates 3 times. Okay, that's actually pretty good. And this is shared between Goku and Vegeta, so okay, so you can get them out of the way of like getting nuked, which is fantastic. We love that. What is going on here? I didn't really see much at all. That was very impressive so far. However, occur upon landing a strike, or rather, landing a blast arts hit. Okay. Short ally sub count by 1. Activates once. Activates counts reset when characters switch or tag switch is performed. Minus health store 20% there. Okay. The following effects occur every time it hits an enemy. Wait, when faced with an enemy. 10% damage inflicted, 10 timer counts there. Nullifies enemy reduced Dragon Ball effects, 10 timer counts as well. There you go, defense neutral, 3 timer counts. Every time it faces an enemy, cannot be cancelled. And -1 to card draw speed to the enemy for 5 timer counts. Zenkai ability, same thing as the Buu duo, where it's going to be Vegeta Clan purple and then Sun Fan purple. So the only unit in the game, I think, would be this unit that gets the full Zenkai buff of this character because they're the only both Sun Fam and Vegeta Clan purple unit. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But then their green card here, I think it's blue card here. 25% special damage inflicted, 3 timer counts, have some cup pen there, which can be cancelled. And it nullifies endurance. Okay, sure. Cancel enemy attributes on hit. That's not terrible. Their green card makes a blue card, activates once, gets key by 40. Plus 30% to blast damage inflicted. 20 timer counts. So I assume it's going to give me the blast damage here. It's showing me Vegeta's side. Assumably, if I'm seeing Goku's side, I'm seeing strike damage, right? So just to put that out there. We're only seeing like half of it, but the other half is the same kit. It's just Goku. So these are the same, usually interchangeable kit. Nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover. Oh! Is that what I think that is? Like, they ignore gauges. Am I dumb? I'm not reading that wrong. For 50 timer counts on green card? If that's the case, then wow, that's like the best thing I've read so far in any kit. And then my citizens help start 30 timer counts. 30 timer counts is insane. It's only one enemy, but that's kind of insane. I don't really read anything that's crazy impressive. I mean, what was the damage inflicted numbers we're looking at here? I don't even know what we're looking at. So we have 150 base on blast and strike damage, essentially. They have a Plat, so they're at 210. Then they have the Pures. They're going to be Zenkai buffed. I mean, they'll probably look better on usage, but on paper, they don't look like anything too hot. I'd much rather Gogeta Blue on the paper aspect of looking at these characters than I would GV here. Yeah, I mean, that'll probably change while in game, I'm gonna be honest, but for now, I'd rather. Yeah, especially because they're starting purple. You got now 3 yellows are gonna be probably top 10. Gogeta Blue could probably peak top 10, right? Make it one somewhere in there. I think Gogeta Blue looks better on paper. A good margin of that. I don't think anything looks particularly broken here, which is not intended for all of Zenkai's, but I think both will be competent. I don't know if they're going to reach that CMZ Kid Buu level. I don't. I'm not sure. I don't think either going to hit like that Z-Trunks mid area, because Z-Trunks just read pretty mid on his reading. But, I mean, I would say GV is more in the realm of that than Gogeta Blue, so the one people care about the most is really not there. But let me know what you guys think of their kits. I'll see you guys in their showcases. Gogeta Blue first.